What is up, legends? We are back, and we're back in NIKKE. Now, NIKKE is actually taking over the channel. I don't have a problem with that. People like it, and all you new people who are coming in, thank you for showing up. I'm Scion. What I do is 3 to 4 videos every day on the channel. That's every day except Sunday. Sunday is just hype watch. That's it. We like to do variety. We do PC, we do mobile, and we like to have fun and gaming on the channel. So if you like that, like and subscribe, leave a comment, let everybody know how you feel. With that going, what we're going to talk about today is Helm and some things that you can do to prepare for Helm's event. Now I've already been preparing. I didn't even know when the event was going to happen, but as you can see, me saving up right now got me to 9,146 on currency. An interesting thing is that I don't think the tickets are going to carry over to the event, so that kind of sucks. But I do have a little bit of currency to actually spend on it, plus probably get currency on the event and doing some of the event stuff itself. Now, Helm, which you probably see on the screen right now, she is a burst skill 3. She's an attacker, sniper rifle, and cold water. Aegis faction. Her first skill, frontline command, activates the last bullet. A last bullet hits the target, affects all allies critical rate up of 14.64% for 5 seconds, which is pretty nice. You can time it if you see her do it, or if you're controlling her or have your highlight control over her to see when she actually does it, then you can time out some bursts and stuff like that. But no, 5 seconds is okay. Second skill is fire away, affects all allies, damage the interruption part 3.8% permanently, which is yikes. That's permanently. That's cool. And then activates when entering full burst, affects all allies, attack damage of 11.85% for 10 seconds, which is nice, which is pretty much the majority of the time in full burst, which is good. So you just want to make sure that you always have your full burst going. And this last skill is the skill that I particularly like, and the reason why I particularly like it, one of the things that you can do, whether it be MMO or gacha or free to play stuff like that, paladin characters, when you have them built, and what I mean by paladin characters are characters that can high damage and heal. They transcend the game. They're some of the most broken stuff that you can have in games like this, because it just basically carries you through content, because you're basically healing and you're doing a good high damage. Now, when you look at her burst skill, affects the enemy with the highest attack, deals 1,237% attack as damage. That is a big nuke. It's only one enemy, but that's still a big nuke. And then on top of that, she recovers 54.45 of attack damage for 10 seconds, which is only going to be 600, which is like, but that's still healing. Like, it's still healing over time that you go. So I like that. Now, the only thing that could make this not as great is I don't think it's going to happen if she overrides stuff like what Pepper does. If her heal overrides Pepper, that's not going to be good, because Pepper's heal is better. Or if it just doesn't do anything and Pepper heal is just there and it just vanishes, that's going to suck, because that just takes away from her kit, because part of her kit is basically being the paladin character. That's what she is. And then she's a sniper, so she doesn't have high rate to begin with. The cooldown is 40 seconds, which is okay. I consider that average. I would prefer that to be 30 seconds, to be honest with you. That would make it better. But you can actually get cooldown reduction on that to make it better as well. You can just have a character out there to help with cooldown reduction on characters, which is nice as well. And then on top of that, she is definitely a looker with that blue hair. She just basically looks like S-Def. Just thick old S-Def with a sniper. Hey, she's water, S-Def is ice. So that's the thing. Now, should you summon? If you want to go for that particular, she buffs damage, and she's gonna have a rate up for herself. I personally am gonna do that, but if you have characters already set up in the team, I don't think you 100% need to have that character, to be honest with you. especially if you have characters already. For those of you who are re-rolling just for her, I don't think that's worth it, to be honest with you. She's not super like S-class, S-tier that's going to make or break you. She's cool. I would give her an A. I wouldn't even put her in S-tier. I would put her like A plus or something like that. I don't think that but see, the thing is that she is like one of the only characters that can do what she can do. Whether she has like the crit buff, attack buff, and then she can heal at the same time as well with a big nuke, and there's not many people who can do stuff like that. And again, she's sniper anyway, so snipers generally tend to have the damage like that. So then you need to have charge builds to make them snipe more often and stuff like that. Is she going to be, do you have a charge build team as well? So you have to keep all of that in mind. So as far as other things that you can actually do, I'm sorry if this is nerdy, but we do kind of got to talk about it. Build up your outpost. Now this was a question in one of my comments. How did I get my synchro to have the second row? Now you can actually get a third row on this too as well. You do not need to never do this. Do not touch that. That's a waste of currency. It's 100% a waste of currency. Now how you build it is you head over here to the Tactics Academy, and then you head into the Tactics Academy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back because I've built up a little bit. Let's go back over here. Let's go back to C. Now you're going to notice that you get different things as you go through. As you see, like I unlocked the builder slot right there. Increase core dust acquirement, which is good. You need more core dust. That helps your passive as well as your idle, rather. I'm sorry. Receive extra rewards when performing intercept. So that helps your intercept when you do the intercept missions, and level D specifically. You get more rewards for doing that, for leveling this up, so don't ignore it. Dispatch range modification, which is good. Helps you out with get better quests. Let's head over to D. And you see in D, unlock building slots. Increase the credit. So on your idle, again, increasing your idle. Range modification limit again up. Again, unlocking more slots to actually put more builders in. Your combat portrait acquirement, again for more idle. Credit acquirement, again more credits, which is useful. Right here is unlock additional NIKKE slots. Now that's pretty much how I did it, and you see pretty much you have to get to this tier of what's it, 6? Yeah, that's 6. 6.1 unlock stat. So that's how I pretty much did that. And it cost 120k, which is a freaking lot. And you see I can actually do this, and I'm actually going to do this one right now, even though it costs 120k. So we're going to knock this one out right now, because I want to get the increased advanced dispatch missions. That's better advanced missions, which heads us over to this one, which is going to get even more expensive, 210. Ain't nobody got that. So right now, and then right here, increased credit. So all of this is basically increasing your idle and your quality of life, because obviously the more credits that you get, the more things that you can actually do. Now be cautious, because this cost a lot. As you can see, I took half of my my credit stack is gone basically doing that one thing. And right here you receive extra rewards performing intercept level S. I don't even have that unlocked right now, so that's neither here nor there. Right here, and you also notice that I'm on chapter 8 right now, toward the end of 8, and I'm not even, like, it's saying like, you know, intercept lesson 7.3 and all that type of stuff. All of this right here, all of that right there, it's like, this is like if you're like at chapter 10 and stuff, because look how much this costs right now. 800k, yo. I don't even think I had 800k the last week. like one tier. So you just gotta let this rock at this point. Like, let it rock. When I saw this yesterday, because that's when I first saw, I was like, why the hell does this cost so much? We don't be getting currency like that. 900k, yo. This is all good. They need to rethink unless we getting credits from somewhere like this, dev team, please. Like, what is this? Fuck, this is a lot, yo. This is like 2 months of credit. Like, what? I guess you just want to slow us down or something, but that's a lot. But that's how I did that, and stuff that I'm going ahead and actually doing. Let's snatch that. All right, that's cool. And we're pretty much done with that. Hopefully the patch will fix our doing the side missions with the characters, because I can't do a side mission with a character without it crashing right now. Like, I can go in here. Let's see if it do it. Let's see if it do it for the tubes. Do it for the tubes. I still have the advice. Really? No, I don't. Let's like Anise. I'm just gonna skip it. See, like I can't do any of them without that happening right now. So hopefully they fix that in the patch, and they kicks you right back outside again, which is annoying, because then you're gonna have to load right back in to go back into the outpost all over again. That's tragic. All right, so other stuff that you can actually do, depending on your power. Now, squad power, I am at 19,181. I'm literally just waiting on idle right now, because I'm like 2K, not 2K, I'm 1K under what my quest and stuff. Like, I'm going too far, y'all. I was doing stuff under the power, and now the game is like, bro, you doing too much. Hold this 21K requirement. Like, I was like, what? And then you get the debuff on top of that, where they start hitting you extra hard, and my girls just fainted. It's like they saw Usher or something, and it was like, they was like, nah, this ain't it, Chief. Like, you gonna have to level us up. So that's where we're at. All right, so we're at 86 right now. Bella is 86. Oh, everybody's at 86 right now. So and then that's it. So now 87, and then the other two characters gotta get that, which I really love the fact that they don't even have to be in the party. Like, they don't even have to be there. Like, you can just do it and everything else. Somebody also asked about wipeout. I only wipe out twice. That's it. Like, cause that'd be costing. Nobody got time for that. So as far as other stuff that you can do to prep, as soon as it loads. All right, so this is where I'm at right now. You're gonna see that this is where I'm at right now. We're like right here at the boss, and I think I'm even underpowered for this. I snuck by him at a point just to see that this is even higher over here. So, like, you can sneak by. Oh, I didn't even see that, but that was an accident. Give me that. I'll take that song. But yeah, this is 21K right here. So I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to, yeah. So what you can do in the meantime is look for all your quests. So you see we have a sub quest right here. We have a sub quest right here that we need to do. And then you can head over into hard mode and also start hard mode. Now, hard mode also has a 21K, I believe, requirement. So we're on hard mode too. $23K. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Also in hard mode, I didn't know that until I went back and looked at hard mode 1. There is actually sparklies out here too. So there's one. No, I can't get over there, but there's one in between the two in the second street right here. There's a sparkly right there, which is a lost relic. Looking to see if there's any more. The hard modes are generally small, so finding them is not that hard because you don't have that much to look at. I don't see anything else, but sometimes they could be like it's right behind the monster, even though I can kind of like see behind them right now. There was like 3 in the first one. It doesn't look like that's the case on this one. Now, I already found 1 in the early part right here when I killed the monster, but it looks like that there's only 2 here. And for the most part, there's probably another one like that's like really like camera hidden, because they'd be doing that too. But you can do that as well. And the reason why I'm saying ping pong is because you're building stages, and that helps up your idle. And like every stage that you get, though, gets you towards that 5 cap on the idle, which pushes your idle, so you can get to that next one. So like we definitely want to get over here to this 31 right here, so we can get even more on the idle return. This is where my idle return is at right now. So this is the lifeblood of the game right there. I'm gonna keep reiterating that's literally the most important thing in this game, because without that, like where are you gonna get your resources from at that point? Because there's a limited amount of stages. That's not infinite, and you just literally have to make sure that you do everything possible at that point to make your life easier, and that's your progression as well, how fast you move through everything. So keep all that in mind. So hopefully that helps you guys. It gives you something to do in the meantime, and a little bit of a goal and prep. Also give you a little bit of currency going through all of your EX stages and trying to take out all the EX, because you get 300 every time you take them out. All of them are not hard, by the way, too. They're just a rehash of bosses, so don't be afraid to go in there if you failed the first time, after you're a little bit stronger, and just come back and just, you know, stomp on it real quick. The hardest EX is when it's the horde one, where you got to stop them from getting to the wall, because they put like 10 bosses in there. That is straight a DPS check. It's like the one that's like, I believe on 8, that's a wall one, that I can't do that. Like I can't stop any of that. like they looking at me like, bro, you ain't ready, you ain't it, get out. So hopefully all that helps, and see you soon. Peace. Thank you, legends, for getting to the end of the video. We do 3 to 4 videos every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be first in notification squad. I love everybody who stops by, and I will see you next video. Peace.